Hi guys, welcome back to the wonderful, beautiful world of Dead by Daylight. Today guys, we are going to be playing some Killer, maybe a bit of Survivor, but we're going to be playing as Wraith, because as you guys can see, I have a ritual for him. So we're going to go ahead and try to erase this ritual off of our slate. I had one for the nurse. I deleted it because I told the game, fuck that, I'm not playing nurse. I cannot stand nurse. Nurse is fucking terrible. Jay is playing SWF right now, so there's a chance I could get Jay in my lobby. I think. I don't know what rank they're playing at. Pretty sure it's at purple or red, and I'm at rank 7. So we'll see. Yeah, it I don't want to say it feels weird being back, but like it doesn't. It doesn't necessarily feel good to be back, but it doesn't necessarily feel bad either. Because I do like this game, and I do miss this game when I am not playing it. But at the same time, this game gets really stale really quick, especially with a lot of the bullshit in it. So sometimes I just gotta take breaks from it. So that's why there was literally no Dead videos last week. But I'm gonna have to get back on track now. Some point this weekend I will record Perk Roulette. Whether I have to do it solo or not, I will record Perk Roulette. Getting actual randoms might be a different fucking story. Getting actual decent randoms, that's like finding a needle in a haystack. It's almost impossible. On console at least. It's one of the reasons why I'd love to upgrade to PC. Because at least on PC, when you play with randoms, they're smart. Console, it's just a whole bunch of nitwits running around doing whatever the fuck they want. And that's why you always die if it's a game against a random. Or that's why you always die if it's a game against a killer. Well, a good killer, I should say. Alright, we're on Cold Tower. Rank 7 with these perks. Why would you double back? I do have the Reap cosmetic as well. Alright, don't judge how bad I am right now. The fuck? Why? See, that's my mistake. I'm expecting them to play intelligently. She's still behind me. That's so bullshit. If y'all want to unhook him like that, I'll go right for him. It don't concern me none. There's gonna be a song and dance where I'm gonna get messages saying you camper and shit like that. I'm gonna be like, no, it's not the fact that I camped, it's the fact that y'all didn't let me get away from the hook. I'll hit you. That was not a good way to run, dude. When did this get thrown down? Are you fucking stupid? Yeah, y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all are stupid. There shouldn't be a thing I'm able to do. That's fucked up. She sandbagged her. Gotta get used to it again. Gotta get used to countering the 360s again. This is my first game back, so I'm gonna be a bit shit. You're so fucking stupid! Fuck off, Hook. I wish we would shut up and stop making noise. Thank you for crawling directly towards a hook, love. Y'all are ass. Like, shit isn't even... Shit is a fucking overstatement. You guys were worse than shit. You guys are fucking terrible. I'm clipping that. Gotta earn that. Why? Why? This is what I mean. This is the shit I'm talking about. And it's weird. This is exactly what I was talking about, though, because it's like, this is what we have as our quote-unquote good survivors nowadays. I remember back a while ago with the cube and shit and everything else. Being at red rank means you deserve to be at red rank. You know how to run a killer around. You know how to do generators. This is our red rank. This is our red rank nowadays. We got people dive bombing the fucking hook, body blocking while they're injured, and following me around with a flashlight, expecting to live at rank 2. And didn't even attempt to run me around. This is the people we got at rank 2. We got people who play like idiots, and they get mad at the killer for playing like an intelligent human being. It's pathetic how terrible this community has gotten. This is fucking pathetic. Our community has gone to shit because of people like this. This is what we have as people. This is what we have as good survivors, guys. People like him. He got mad because he lost his flashlight. That's what it was. He played like an idiot, but he can't admit that he played like an idiot. So he's got to look for anybody else to blame it on. And because he's probably in a party with at least one of the other people in there, he's going to blame it on me, the killer, for him dying. It's not the killer's fault that you died. It's not the killer's fault that you died. It's your fault you died. Now, the killer individually targets you, or you're getting farmed intentionally by the survivor, by another survivor and the killer. That's a bit different. Then it's the killer's fault. Or the killer ignores literally everybody else to lose all 3 others and goes for you, and then you're obviously not going to be able to do nothing about it. Then it's the killer's fault that you died. I didn't do that, though. What I did was I started downing everybody. I started hitting people left and right. I didn't care. I hit them. I was going for Ace. Obviously, they unhooked him in front of me. What else do you want me to do? Why would I put somebody else on their first hook when he's on his second? And I know they're just going to do the same thing again. And Nia wasn't playing smart at all, running around following me. Look, here's the rule for flashlight saves. If you get hit, if the killer turns around and slaps you, you run and heal. If the killer hits you as you're about to get the save, that's it. Don't try and go for that save unless the doors are powered and they're open. You need to run at that point. Because what he's going to do is he knows you're going to come back. Make him waste his time looking for you. Make him waste his time, his valuable time. Because he thinks that you're going to get that flashlight blind. Don't try and get the blind again. The thing that really pissed him off, I think, was the fact that I dropped the Claudette to go after him. And the main reason I dropped the Claudette was, well, obviously I didn't want the other Claudette getting off the hook, being saved. But there were no hooks around. I wasn't going to make it to a hook. So, I figured let me drop him, go after the Nia. That's what I did, and it worked. And that's what pissed him off. That's why he called me desperate. Because I dropped the Claudette and played like an intelligent human being. So it just goes to show you, it wasn't my fault. But in the survivor's head, because like I said, this is what we classify as good survivors. Good survivors nowadays had the image, they had the thought ingrained in their head that when they die, it's anybody's fault but theirs. They always gotta look for somebody to put the blame on when they die, whether it be another survivor or the killer. It's never their fault, regardless of how they played. But obviously that match, it was my fault he died, right guys? I mean, he was body blocking while injured and still trying to go for flashlight saves. I should let him live, right guys? I mean, obviously he's proving that he's way better a survivor than I'll ever be. So that means that I should let him go, right? He's proving that he's way better than me at survivor. And that he's good enough to do that to me while I'm playing killer. That means that he doesn't deserve to die, right? That means it was my fault because I decided to kill him and do my objective. Makes sense. I'm gonna clip that. I apologize for the long rant, but people literally need to hear that. People need to hear that. They really do. You need to hear that. If you're in this community. Nurse says, hey. I shouldn't even gotten a 4-man. I should have got maybe 2 kills max with the perks I got. But hey, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it, man. I don't feel sorry for no survivors no more, man. Especially if you're going to play like that Nia just did. Be all toxic and shit, and then go and get mad when you die. I'm sorry, but I feel this way. And I say this to somebody who plays both killer and survivor an equal amount. No. If you go into a game with your main objective as being toxic, you should expect to die that game. Unless you're either A, playing against a low rank killer, or B, you plan on looping him the entirety of the game with Dead Hard, Vigil, Self-Care, and Decisive. You plan on looping him with that build, or maybe Bounce Landing if you're going somewhere up high. And you're going to plan on looping the killer, then yeah, you might make it out that game. Normally you make it out anyway if killers see you being toxic, because what they think is, well, I'm not going to go after that guy. If I get him, I get him, but I'm not worried about him. And the types of people wonder why the killer never goes after them. It's because it's simple. If I go after the rest of your team and you have no teammates, then you're screwed, technically. Especially if you already used your decisive. That's why a lot of people, you'll see they waste their decisive, then they keep it moving. She tried with the sprint burst, she tried. I'm gonna need myself to stop being so bad. I don't know why, but I feel like the race lunge is really short. God, pallets down. That's good, I wanted that pallet down. If I was playing Survivor, that would hit me 100%. Where the fuck did you go? Dude, the scratch marks, like, her scratch marks are, like, disappearing instantly. I need to hook somebody. You'll be my first hook, and you'll probably be my kill for this game because you're playing like an idiot. Oh yeah, I'm definitely losing this game. It's all good. Lori's got self-care. Yo. I hate not having her on. I wonder if I want to get that gen over there. Think you're slick, don't you, buddy? You're not. Sit down. We'll go for her. I really hope we're not planning to loot me around here. That scared the shit out of me. Just gonna take me across the map so I can finish the gen. No. Sad gen's probably it. Never mind. No, actually, I'm camping you. Notification, that's YouTube. Hook back and save me! Yes! What? Yeah, I hate that zigzag shoot, dude. Yeah, get the fuck out. Up one time. I'll take my 2 kills. I'll take 2. I would've liked 3. Thought I had 3 for a minute. My auto lock wouldn't have fucked me because I really thought she was about to 72. I not do that shitty zigzag shoot for a prestige lorry. Guess I was wrong. But oh well, we got 2, which is pretty good for the shit that we have. Once again, people, this is what we have as our rank 2s. Missed my whole rant about last game. This is what we have as rank 2s, people, wasting pallets. She wasted, I think, the most pallets. Because she threw them down when I was nowhere near her. And I wasn't going to get a hit off. Fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. She wasted so many pallets that game. The one she didn't nearly give me a heart attack though, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think there was a pallet right there, so I turned the corner and I scared the shit out of me. Some people get the red rank, but they just suck. I've said this over and over and over again. Our ranking system is fucking terrible. We need to rework the ranking system. Because it was actually really good back when we had the cube, especially for killer. It was really, really good. And now it just went, now, boom. Because back before, you actually had to have skill to get the red rank. So the people at red rank knew how to get the red rank. They knew how to run the killer around. They knew how to do generators. Now, I did a gen. I saved 2 people. And the killer only downed me once. And I got out the doors because I let my teammates do the rest of the work. That's a pip right there. Hell, you could die and only do 1.5 gens and save like 1 person and maybe heal 1 other and pit. Which is fucking retarded. That's so stupid. I feel like one of the things your rank should be based off of is how many generators were left when you died. That's something they should incorporate into the rank system. How many gens were still remaining when you died? Because that says a lot about your skill level. If you died when there was still 3 gens left, that means you're pretty bad. If you died when the doors are powered, that means you probably got fucked over by Node. or left behind by your teammates. I should probably get enduring too. That's what that means. I actually want to look at what this add-on does that I just got. Something about Shadow Dance. What one is repouch damage generator while cloaked? Alright. So, you know, you gotta love this game. 3 survivors and bear traps. Ay, caramba! Oh, Christ on a bike pedaling to Sunday Mass. This is gonna suck. Never played Escapist Hero 1. I played the original one for a bit, and then I got bored and I deleted it, and I have no idea where I was at when I tried to re-download it. I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? You got some heavy ass breathing, Trapper. I'm right back, actually. Alright, guys. I'm back. Ooh, my back. Ow. Ooh, fuck. Fucked my back up in gym today. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, man, that hurts. Ooh, it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker tomorrow. I still gotta get in the shower tonight anyway, so I might try and, run the hot water on it, see if that helps. Anyways, this game, man. Sometimes I question what the fuck this game has come to. I was thinking about, you know, I hate growing up. Man, let me just say, I remember getting into 6th grade and saying, man, my life is going to suck until I graduate. And the years flew by. You gotta enjoy them while they last. They fucking flew by. And it's weird because like, my middle school ended up being the best 3 years of my life. And I would do anything to get those 3 years back. I see a Jake. He's gonna break my traps. What's with the sprint burst becoming meta again? Nice. I've noticed everyone's been running sprint burst. Iron Will! Nice. That almost got me. I was like, where the fuck did he go? Get away from me, generator. That was a massive speed boost because she got sprint burst and my speed boost from the speed boost from damage. That was a fucking bad idea. That didn't even physically touch you, but okay. Sounds like 11-year-old. I mean, yeah, but when a hunter goes pallet stun, she sounds like a 4-year-old throwing a tantrum, so. Your Dwight cosmetic finally came out as well. I don't know if you saw that. Nobody's running into my traps, goddammit. Run into my traps! Run into my traps! I saw him. That wasn't sneaky. Where'd the other one go? No. Did they just let the flashlight guy die? If they did, that's surprising. Yo, I need someone to run into my trap! This sucks! But yeah, high school was amazing, and you get in and it's like you get into middle school, and you're just like, man, what? It's like middle school was amazing, and it's just like you get to high school and you're like, man, what the fuck happened? This sucks. That sucks. That sucks as well. You're dead, aren't you? Yeah. I have complete confidence. Yeah, that's what I hear. It's amazing because a lot of people say high school is the best 4 years of their lives and middle school is the worst 3, but I feel like it's going to be the opposite for me. It's because a lot of the times middle school doesn't get you ready for the workload. So you get to high school and it's like, boom, it's like throwing a brick at your head. You get hit by it all at once, like a fucking flatbed truck. The one area I really should have trapped, I didn't. This entire side of the map isn't trapped, and she knows that. Alright, Meg, where you at? She was here. I can't let you have that gen, Meg. That didn't touch you. That's another thing I'm talking about with the bullshit hitboxes. That didn't even connect on my screen, so I know it didn't connect on her screen. And that's the bullshit I'm talking about. I see you, love. Can you, like, please just step in one? Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Can you step in? Thank you so much. That's what I hear. But yeah, high school is one of those things where it just hits you all in 1 year. And your freshman year sucks ass. I'm not even done my freshman year, and I can tell you that. It's just so much more shit. And you got a lot more stuff to do at home as well. Come. Yes. You can stun me with this one. I need more points anyway. I think I'm gonna let her get the final gen and do hatch, and we'll trade a ritual for an escape. Alright, and then you can do the gen. Yep. Have fun, Claudette. Because if I didn't do that, it would have took me ages to get this ritual done. Fucking ages. Boosted. I put them all at, like, the pallets aren't in very, like, meta spots. Like, I didn't trap the shack window this time, because that's normally the one place everyone checks first when it's a trapper. They go for the shack window. Because the initial instinct is when you look at this loop, there's a window and there's a pallet. The pallet gives you at least 3 loops alone. And that's not, if your killer's not retarded, that is. Because retarded, you can get about 5 or 6 at least. The window can give you even more if the pallet's still there. Once you drop the pallet, you got about 2 or 3, you got about, like, anywhere from 2 to 4 loops at the window, depending on how stupid the killer is. And how much he tries to mind game. And then you're screwed. So what a lot of people don't like to waste the pallet immediately if they don't have to. So sometimes they'll go for the window. So that's why, and because the window has grass to cover the trap, everyone just puts the trap at the window. Because nobody's going to see it. She's purposely messing up to get herself more points. This map has got a lot of spots for traps, so like you can put one. You want to try and like put them in the grass though. So like see how I kind of had this one hidden. I had this one hidden in the middle, kind of like in the grass area. That's what I'm talking about. You don't want to put it like right here because it's out in the open and there's a more chance of somebody to see it. And in the grass, people could walk and they could run into it. Here, you don't want to put it in the pallet. You want to put it either right here or right here. And then, you know, as a circle. Or if you're feeling really confident in your loop, you can put one, like, right here. If you know people like to hug this and wrap around. So why shack loop, you'll notice some people put one, like, right here. Because when they run around, they, like, go through the window and they come around and they hug this wall. Alright, come on. I'll let her do a gen to make sure she pipped. I'll hit you one last time. We traded, man. A ritual for an escape. I don't mind that. So I thought to myself, like, maybe I should start saving up blood points now. But I decided against it. I'm like, nah, let me not save up, start saving up yet, because They haven't even confirmed the PTB release yet for our new chapter. And until they confirm our PTB release, I'm not saving up points, because once the PTB starts, that's when I'm going to start saving points. Because it actually doesn't take me that long to get there, and the PTB's open for about a week. It doesn't take me that long to get up there, and once I hit the max, I'm screwed. That's why I feel like they should remove the blood point cap from this game, if you want my personal opinion. The blood point cap should be removed. There shouldn't be a blood point cap, just like there shouldn't be a shard cap. See, iridescent shards are not capped. Blood points should not be capped. That way, if you want to farm for a new chapter release, you can get enough blood points to upgrade the killer and the survivor to level 50. To fully prestige someone, we'll need about 1.5 million blood points. I just messed them. I'm like, GG's, you know, had a ritual, figured I'd let you out for helping. Except for sure. He was probably sitting there like, wait, you mean he's not gonna kill me? I mean, I had a ritual, so it was like, how was I gonna benefit from that? You know, like, obviously I wasn't going to benefit from that. You said a... Ooh! That's pretty good. Sucks that I'm getting it at level 41. But I can put on that, and that means I can finally get rid of fucking overcharge. I'm not saying overcharge is a bad perk, but eventually people start getting used to hitting overcharge. We gotta sabotage the equivalent of 2 hooks. I'm gonna get my stacks or we're gonna die together. I'm not farming them just yet. My blood points. But I'm trying to get more people prestiged anyway. So if I can get the blood points, I might as well. I saw an idea on their forum. That was a really good idea. The guy had a lot of common sense, and it's rare in this community. He said that they should fix the bug for Deliverance that considers it a hook save, even though you go down. and then once it's fixed, add it to We're Gonna Live Forever. So you only get a token of We're Gonna Live Forever from the hook save. Obviously, you still get one from taking a hit, but you'd only get it from the hook save if it was a safe hook save. Which I think is a really good idea. Because nowadays when people run We're Gonna Live Forever, they farm you straight off the hook. Because here's their logic. You might die, but the faster you get off the hook, if they pull you off right in front of the... Oh, shit. They pull you off right in front of the killer will just go for you, throw you right back on, and you'll get another stat. If they take a hit for you, that's 3 stacks right there. Just off of you. We're Gonna Live Forever is a great concept for a perk, but with our community, it just doesn't go well. With our community, it never ends well. But it's a good concept. Just like barbecue and chili is a good concept. It shows you where other people are so you don't camp. And you get bonus blood points for each time you put somebody on their first hook. So it encourages you to go after other people as well. So, you know, barbecue and chili is really good because it's completely up to the killer. But We're Gonna Live Forever is a good concept. It just needs to be better worked into, like, the game. We can alter it to make it work. I feel like there's actually a lot of perks that we could fix up and make, like, usable. I mean, if we were to fix up some perks, like some actual, like, new perks, we might be able to find different metas. For example, Dance With Me. Dance With Me just shows you the cooldown. I feel like Dance With Me should do a thing like Alert. With its cooldown, where... Like, because Dance With Me, the cooldown, I just go slowly. You see the red bar filling back up. And it kind of does that with small game and other stuff, too. I feel like it should do it like Alert, where as the action's going, the timer ticks down in the circle. So you know, even if you don't have live for the 3 seconds, you know exactly when Dance With Me ends. I feel like that's how they could buff that. Decisive, obviously, is getting a nerf. Got no problem with that. Boil Over. Boil Over, maybe just make it slightly more effective. Honestly, you know what they could do with Boil Over? Because we don't have enough counters to, we don't have enough counters to Iron Grasp, Agitation, and Mad Grit. We really don't. I feel like what they should do with Boil Over is they should keep what it is now. They should make it to where every time the killer hits a survivor, your wiggle bar fills up an additional 10 or 15%. We'll do 15. So it could be tier 1, every time he hits a survivor fills up an additional 5, level 2 an additional 10, and level 3 an additional 15. So if you body block, you could potentially get somebody out if they're running Boil Over. It would make Boil Over an actual usable perk, because right now it's only good if you're on enclosed maps like the Meat Plant or the Institute. So that would definitely make Boil Over a really good perk that would start being used more. Autodidact's a good perk, but we just need more skill checks while we're healing. If we were to get more skill checks while we're healing, you'd see a lot more people using Autodidact. Deliverance is perfectly fine where it is. Deliverance is fucking amazing. Except for the fact that I always get chased first, because it's like a curse. Deja Vu. Deja Vu is okay. I don't mind Deja Vu in its current state. Dark Center and Bitter Murmur. I do like the concept of it, where it's like every gen now instead of once the final gens are powered. I like how they got rid of the range for alert. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But yeah, I like how they increased the healing speed and by 33%, because that makes healing go insanely fast. Distortion. Distortion, maybe make it so we can earn our tokens back for distortion. I feel like that's one of the biggest problems with distortion, is that once we use the tokens, we have no way of getting them back, which sucks. I feel like we should have a way of getting them back, kind of like Stakeout. Hope is pretty good, even though I don't use it. Leader. Devs, please revert your shit. Please revert your shit. Just because we wanted the additional 25% didn't mean you should have removed the additional 9% gen speed. Just prove that, it's like, oh, prove thyself, you gain a 10% repair speed bonus. For every other survivor on the jump within a 4-meter range. I'm like, yeah. But it can only be activated by one person at a time. There can only be one leader at a time. So, why not just leave leader the way it is? I was pissed off when I found that out about leader. No Mither? Oh boy, no Mither is causing a lot of debate. The best idea I've seen so far is make it to where they spawn in injured and the symbol isn't there, which is a really good idea. What's your ping, my dude? It is ass. But I'm not waiting for another game. So just make it to where the no Mither sign isn't available, because then the killer would actually have to pay attention to who they're downing, and it's possible because if the symbol's not there, it's possible for you to forget that person has no Mither. Or another idea I've seen is make it to where you spawn in healthy, but once you get hit, you can't heal. But it also still doesn't show that you have no Mither. But make it to where once you're healthy, make it to where it still doesn't show that you have no Mither. You spawn in healthy, but once you get hit, you can't heal. Which is actually a pretty decent idea, because it would kind of eliminate the need for the killer tunneling you right off the bat, or not tunneling, but it would eliminate kind of the idea of the killer going straight for the no Mither guy right away, because he's an easier target out of the 4. Oh Christ, you gave me this map. We're just getting the ritual done. And then anything after that, I don't care. This is actually one of my favorite rituals because it's so easy and I can do it within a matter of seconds. It's a Wraith. Legacy Wraith. My save, bitch! was too fast. I wasn't going to make that if I hadn't throw it down. Notice how, in this map too, I don't know if you guys noticed, but everyone runs right for Shat. It's either Shat or Caltree. Shouldn't have fell for that. We got 2 stacks, so we're gonna die together. We gotta move, because if he's got barbecue, he knows exactly where we're at. 2 hominies, main. Never fails. Also never fails, they back up. Lovely. He has barbecue. He has to. For a minute, I thought he was going to take me to the basement. I don't think he would have made it. Pop those gens, guys. Oh yeah, fucking brown mech in that chest. Okay, I was about to say, don't tell me you're really about to camp me. I didn't even do anything to you this game. I will give him that. He won't. I do have to give him some props though, because he doesn't camp, and he doesn't go after the person who got off the hook, even if they're on hook as he's coming back. Which, me personally, I don't tend to go for whoever. I don't tend to go for the guy who got off the hook, but it's one of those things where. Oh shit! I forgot about that. It's one of those things where I just go for whoever I see first. And if I see both of you, then I'm going for the injured guy. If you're both injured, I'll just go for one of you. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'd be like, boom, 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 you. Not getting my ass with that shit. Hooker. She's not getting out one body block, dude. I gotta do it, Jen. I'm trying to pip this game. Okay, even though it was protection, that didn't count. Oh, you're really doing that cheap trick to catch up on me, huh? About to say, dude, just go through the fucking window. Come on, pallet! Woo! I know I was gonna make that because pallet vacuum's not a thing anymore. Hopefully Nia will get on my gen. I don't even feel bad. Blood, go away. I'm gonna start doing what other people do to me, and that's to run near them. Bring the killer to them. It's what everyone else likes to do to me. I think he's got nurses. I hate Wraith so much. The thing that makes him the most annoying is the fact that when he's got no terror radius. So, you don't hear him coming and you can't leave your gen in time. You can't really see him invisible moving until he gets right next to you. I was about to say, please tell me you're not going back to kick that. Got up that just in time. Hang in there, dude. Hang in there. Please have adrenaline. You did not. Why do you back up, dude? I can't even give you respect for that. Cause that's like a sweat move. You're fucking disgusting. I hate how people have to back up at the 360s because they're afraid they're gonna miss. If you didn't have Iron Grasp, I'd be out. Damn it! He hasn't been on the hook yet, so maybe he can Kobe. Come on, luck of the aces, luck of the aces, luck of the aces, baby, come on! You didn't believe enough. You didn't believe enough. You didn't fucking believe enough! Damn, I'm out of water. Disgusting! She was a good survivor. Everyone's gonna be trying to save up blood points for this new chapter. I really hope that this new fucking killer is better than Legion. Somebody said it's not possible to do worse than Darkness Among Us. And I'm like, it's behavior. It's definitely possible. It's not possible. Onyx Killer's a fucking cinder block. Kill me. I wonder what our new killer is going to be. There's something he said, something he posted on their Twitter, because they're like, I hope it's better than Legion. And somebody replied, the guy who replied to him, he's like, a punch in the face would be better than Legion. Paul Yester is still defending Legion's case. He's like, eventually, he's like, what people keep expecting them to do is outdoing themselves. And he's like, you outdo yourself time after time after time. He's like, and eventually there comes a point when you can't outdo yourself anymore. He's like, so with all behaviors done for us, I think an underwhelming chapter is to be expected. I'm like, yeah. But they could at least try and fix him. They haven't done jack shit besides a tiny little fucking buff. They won't buff people who need it at the release, but they'll nerf people who need it after release. When Legion came out, they did a few tiny little things to improve him. When Freddy came out and people started bitching, they ran Freddy into the ground. It was fucking pathetic. That's so stupid. It does kind of interest me, though, what they want to do with this chapter. It does. I'm kind of intrigued on what they're going to do. However, I'm normally able to tell just by hearing the power if they're going to be good or not. And if the killer doesn't sound good, I'm putting my points into the survivor. People are like, why don't you just do it based off of who has the better perks? I'm like, well, because the killer is more fun to play. Because the killer actually has unique power. Survivor's just a reskin with different perks. That's the way I look at it. That's why I prefer to go with the that's why I prefer to go with the survivor. Oh shit! Runs, people are already starting. I'm trying to get my Dwight to level 50 right now. Shit, I dropped it. Dropped my phone on my laptop. Wasn't good. Oh Christ, kill me. But this shit is not fucking pretty. Our community and our community and the future of this game is not looking pretty. Oh, Rotten Fields again! Feels so weird not seeing the lanterns anymore. Alright, well, you guys have fun. Oh my Christ, that's a clown. Guys, run. It's always me, man. Never fails. See, now that's bullshit. That's horse shit. And you're gonna camp. Here we go, boys. Adam, come get your deliverance. No, me. Oh, you can heal me. Adam, I just want you to know I'm getting these other saves. We're going to live forever. I'm getting these saves. I don't care if it kills me. It probably will, but that's beside the point. Alright, come on guys, let's gangbang this. And... oh my Christ, boosted. I haven't done the math, but if you look at it, you can tell even with the speed decrease, it is faster with people on the gen than it is solo. This other guy, I think, has got a good loop going, because... Almost worked. No, let me heal you. Let me heal you! Fine, you fucking stupid bitch! I know she saw me too. Give me a med kit. Thank you. What's a purple? I swear to God, if you had nurses. Okay, that registered as me getting hit. I'll take it. Fuck you, bitch. I think it was because when she was on the hook, it didn't register. I think it's still broken to where it doesn't register them off the hook. So what happened was it still thought that I took a hit for her. Did you really lose me? Clown's just more of a nuisance than he is anything else. And like I said, Polyester said something about you can expect an underwhelming chapter, but it's not just the Darkness Among Us chapter that's underwhelming. Literally, all the killers have been underwhelming, except Spirit recently. Clown was underwhelming. Legion's underwhelming. Freddy's underwhelming. Pig's alright. She's not the best. She's decent. But it sucks. Clown's a mediocre huntress, man. Maybe I'll actually get out this time. I feel like he's got node. I feel like he does. He seems like the type of killer to have node. Plus, a lot of people who play clown end up running node. I don't know if I want to go for that save. I might let Adam take that one. Shit. Adam's scratch marks let out the door. So I'm good now. I was going to take a hit, but fuck that. I don't think we definitely haven't got all the totems. So his node will probably still proc. But there's just one less totem we gotta worry about later. I'm gonna start trying to work on the Shen in case he tries to go for a different one. And camp a different one. We have two being worked on at the same time. That's why when you get down to the final 3 gens with good survivors, you're fucked. Because if you try and camp one gen, there's somebody else doing a different one. Well, most of the time. She's dead. He's probably going to come over here. I'll die for it if I have to. I knew he'd have it. That's surprising. You'd really think he'd go for the door. You really don't have deliverance? I'm not dead. We got this. I knew he'd have node. I knew it. And look, he's so paranoid about his totem. He can't live without that node. Guys, honestly, I'd get a door open. I know one of y'all had to see the totem. Let's give it up for the randoms. The randoms, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I love killers that get carried by their node. They're so good. And then you're so paranoid, you're gonna camp your fucking node. Are you really that bad that you can't play without it? But I forgot. I'm playing Dead by Daylight. Why? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I make myself play with these fucking idiots? But now y'all see why. I know I say this every time, but I can't stress it enough. This is why nobody wants to solo queue on console. You see why it's only SWF groups bitching about lobbies? You know why you don't see any solo players bitching about lobbies? They get into matches really quick. Yeah, they get into matches way quicker. But you also don't see anybody saying anything about solo lobbies because there are no solo players. Nobody wants to solo queue with these fucking idiots. Oh. You saw me join with the P3 close. He's like, fuck that. Oh, man. It amazes me how people are scared to go against somebody who's P3. Everyone can hate on the fact that I got a P3 ace as well. Yeah, I know y'all hate on the fact I got a P3 ace. I know y'all are hating. But guess what? Ace probably has one of the best looking prestiges ever. I say Ace has the best prestige out of everyone. Because it's not shiny like Tap or David's, but it doesn't have like too little blood like Kate or I'm pretty sure Jeff. Yeah. Or the blood isn't too dark like on Claudette. It kind of like blends in with their shirt too much. He's got a tan jacket and a lot of fucking blood. It's not just part of it that's drenched at the top. It's the entire fucking coat. And the shirt underneath that's drenched. And he's got blood on everything. Even his sunglasses got blood on them. And it looks amazing. Once I get my Adam and Dwight Prestige 1, I can officially say I have every single character in the game at least Prestige 1. Which is an accomplishment in itself, because that takes a lot of time. Hey, what's up, Ace? What's up, brother? This might have to be the last game of my stream. I ain't got nobody to play with, so I'm bored. For a couple of reasons. I ain't got nobody to play with, so I'm bored. That's one. Solo queuing sucks, that's two. I still have to get in the shower. That's three. I gotta read my book, which I'll probably do tomorrow, so I'm not gonna count that one. Even though it is the weekend, I still want to try and get some sleep. That's four. I am tired. I'm quite tired. So that's four. And then no, my PC should be fine. I need to record some videos. So that's five. But I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow. I don't know. I might record one of them tonight. It really all depends on what kind of mood I'm in after I get the shower. Honestly, after I get out of the shower and, you know, I feel the hot water and shit, it might just, I might just be at that point where I'm like, nah, see, we are not doing jack shit for the rest of tonight. I want to start going to sleep earlier though, because what I'm doing is I'm staying up way too late, especially on nights where I have to go to school the next day, and it's causing me to nearly fall asleep in class, which is not good. What's with the Coldwind maps? Y'all got an obsession with Coldwind Farm. I refuse. Fine, you know what? I'll get on a gen. I always got a ruin. Ooh, why was that one so fast? He was right there. It's a Michael. Yo, why? It's always me! And there's fucking two of them. How fucking convenient. Don't let him have thrill. He doesn't. Alright, good. Ace, you see his totem spot? Memorize it. Yeah, buddy. Alright, and that was Ruin. Hope he didn't have Devour. If he does have Devour, I would have preferred for that to be the Devour. He's about to get fucked, though, because his Ruin just broke. I fucked him over, though, by looping him around that little area right there, because he couldn't pop his tier 2. So he was slow. That did to me before. It sucks. It really blows. He's got 3 totems remaining. Somebody else hasn't already cleansed some, which is actually possible at this rank if people are intelligent. I wish I could give, like, classes on how to be good survivors. I'm not saying you have to go out and actively seek out every totem, but if you see a totem, cleanse it, you know? You could be the difference between a node proccing and a node not proccing. And even if he doesn't have nodes, so what? It's points. You'd be like, oh, why don't I just leave the last totem at procs? I know where it is. No. Because then A, he can defend it. And B, if he's chasing someone at the time when it procs, you still fuck that person by refusing to cleanse the totem. You just hit him, dude. And we popped the gen. There's probably several others about to pop. We split up now. See, we're on different gens. We split up. That one's gonna pop. This one's gonna pop. Go. Get off. Two totems left. Should really be breaking some of those pallets, dude. Can I heal you, mate? Mate. Do you know where he's at? Can I heal you? Oh no, oh you had adrenaline. My ace brother! I don't know if he's got node or not, but he does have tier 3. I'm gonna pop this in case this one's hidden. Fuck. I mean, if you had Dying Light, that plan's out the window, because Dying Light doesn't work on the doors. There's a tombstone piece. It's a tombstone Myers. Figured something seemed weird that he hadn't hit his tier 3 yet. I kind of want to go back, but I know going back I'm gonna get killed. Oh, she made it out. Alright, I'm leaving. Woohoo! Great way to end off the stream. That sucked, man. He got gen rushed to shit. I feel bad for him. That's a tombstone piece down the drain. You did have Dying Light. Meme God 7000. GG's, man. GG's. Rest in peace, Tombstone Peace. This is what you call a good... This is what you call a good survivor. Good high rank survivor. Yeah, got my ruin and fucked me up. From there. Pretty much, once you see a survivor run past your totem, you can assume they saw it since they're in third person. So it's like, once they run past it, man, you know that's it. That's it for your totem. Which blows, unfortunately. Developers are getting better with totem placements. They're still not the best, but they're not completely ass anymore. Some of them are pretty good. They're in spots you wouldn't think to look as much. Well, that is gonna do it for this live stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, remember to leave a like on the stream and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.